All right, we're back. We're still on page 188. We are solving a problem that involves a bunch of birds. We got 3 birds so far. Bird 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 are starting at the same point, ending at the same point. Bird 3 is starting at the end point of birds 1 and 2 and flying to their starting point. So that's like a little confusing. It means they're on the same line segment. We think we know when birds 2 and 3 intersect, which has to happen because they're on the same line segment going right toward each other. So they're going to intersect. And then we also know the time we know the time and the locations. We think we solved this. So what I said I was going to do, come back here and start building this in GeoGebra. So I'm going to walk you through that. I know it adds a little something to how long these are, but I think that it's worth it. I mean, I feel like if you really understand how this is all working, it's good for you. Another thing to mention, though, is if you go to the website where you got the notes and you click on somewhere in there, there's like GeoGebra files for notes 15. I already set it up. Like I already have a sketch where everything is kind of happening and it's like, you know, not professionally done, but like I tried, right? So you could just look at that if you want to. What we're going to do is we're actually going to like build it. So instead of just using what we have, we go here, I'm going to click on classic. I'm going to try and make it happen. So let me leave this. That was the pre-built one. I was just confirming that it existed. All right, so what are we gonna do? First thing we're gonna do is turn off all the stupid labeling. So maybe I'll leave it so that it labels new points. No, I hate it. No new objects. That's it. We're not labeling anything. All right, here we go. Let's enter some things. So curve. And our first one, so I'm doing x1. Can I name this B1? I probably can. Do I want to? B sub 1 equals. So subscript is, for me, shift and then like the minus sign, which is next to equals, and it gives me a little subscript. Actually, you don't need to use a subscript. You can just use B1 if you want. Let's find out if this works. I think it will. 1 plus 8 over 20 t. Make sure you're not, I'm gonna end up using v as my, as the like timekeeping parameter. So I'm just going to type t's here, is what I'm saying. Make sure you're not in the denominator when you put in your t. T is the parameter. I'm going to start at 0, and I'm going to end at, okay, well, I'm going to end at 20, because this should take 20. And so let me zoom out a bunch. Okay, so we can see this. Now, I would like to see the starting and ending points. So I'm going to do B1 of 0, because that's where you start. And then I'm going to do B1 of 20. And so now I have those 2 points, and that's good. I need to put a bird on here, though. So I'm going to say B1 of V. When I hit enter, it should just make a slider for V. And it did. But now I need to make my slider go from 0 to 20. All right, and go, and you can see, so this is bird 1. So what I'm going to do is click, so I'm right clicking on it, or 2-finger clicking. I'm going to go to settings, and for caption, I'm going to write bird 1. And then here with show label, I'm going to click that, and it automatically changes it to caption. If it doesn't, switch it yourself. And that's going to show me the caption on that. So this is bird 1. Okay. So far, I mean, so far no complaints, right? I hope. All right, bird 2, I'm gonna put in the parametrics for. So what I'll do is actually, I'm just gonna duplicate this. Duplicate, go here. I clicked in front, I'm gonna say B2 equals. And then I just need to change a little bit because this takes 18. So I can just change this to 18. And then I'm going to change, you can see it's like, right now it's like, this is messed up because the 18 and the 20 aren't the same in the denominators. And 18 looks good, but it's going too far. It's going too far because right now it's going from 0 to 20 and I only want 0 to 18. Completely overlays it. Nice. Okay, so I don't really need to see the curve. Like I can turn off the curves, turn off that one, turn off that one. It doesn't really impact anything. I think it's kind of nice to have it. It's your call. Leave it. Turn off, whatever you want. All right, so now I need a point. So I'm gonna do B2 of. This one doesn't move from 0 to 20, it moves from 0 to 18. So I'm gonna do the minimum thing. I'm gonna say the minimum of whatever V is and 18. That's what I want to happen. So it's gonna, when V is less than 18, I'm doing B2 of whatever V is. As soon as v is greater than or equal to 18, I'm just doing b2 of 18, and it's going to stay there forever. So I'm going to press enter. Do the same thing here, where so I could 2-finger click on this and change it, or at the 3 dots, you can go to settings. It's up to you. Caption, bird2. And I want to use the caption. Caption, there. Okay, so we have our 2 birds so far, both starting in the same place, and then you'll be able to see, yeah, bird 2 pulling away. Gonna get there 2 seconds before bird 1 gets there, sits there, and then bird 1 gets there. Okay, so I hate that the slider goes from 0 to 20 and then backwards. I like to change that, so I'm gonna do that. Settings, click slider. Instead of oscillating, just make it increase. So you could make it increase only once and it just like does the thing, which is okay, but I like for it to just restart when it's done. So here, click start, 18, sits there, gets there, starts over. And you can always just drag it on your own, you know, like options, got lots of options. All right, so now bird 3, what are we doing? So bird 3, I mean, I can just like duplicate this again. I mean, you want to take advantage of duplicating because it saves you time in theory. But now I got to edit this, and sometimes that is not as easy to do as you might think. It's not as easy as I might think sometimes. 14, and then minus, and then when I fix this to 12, it should be pretty good, but it's still going too far because it only goes to 12. All right, I'm going to turn that off because I don't really need to see it. Then I want to do B3 of, so this one only takes 12. So I'm going to do the minimum thing again. I'm going to say the minimum of whatever V is and 12. And then I'm going to click here, go to settings, change the caption to bird 3, and show the label as the caption. And let's see. So start. All right, look at all these birds. And there they hit whatever. It was like super fast. If I go back, so at this point, I can actually type in that these should hit at 36 over 5. There's like 7.2. And you can see at 7.2, bird 2 and 3 are overlapping. So the next question we want to answer on the page is, when does bird 1 hit bird 3? When do birds 1 and 3 hit each other? So I'm just gonna click there and then use the right arrow and see if I can like work it out. I think I really can't. There's like too much, I don't know. There's too much going on. We can change colors. Click there. And then if you have this open, after I clicked on A, I can click here and I'm gonna make it blue. Okay, well, A is not the right point, so I'm going to turn that black again. Bird 1. Okay, so here on bird 1, I'm going to turn bird 1 blue. I'm going to turn bird 3 red. So we got like a blue jay and a robin, I guess. And then bird 2. Why can't I get bird 2? Bird 2, let's make, this is like my favorite color to use. I think it's like magenta. It looks a lot like the red though. So let's go. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like 7.5. I think it's 7.5. Bird 3 and bird 1 are going to hit each other. Let's go back to the notes and actually see if we can solve that, which means I'm probably going to bounce over to the calculator. So still 1 and 3 are on the same line segment. So if by the way, birds 1 and 2 intersect. They just intersect at t equals 0. You know, and never again. I guess sort of, unless it just sits there, and then at 20, when bird 1 gets there, eventually they hit each other again. So we're trying to find when birds 1 and 3 intersect. They're on the same line segment. We do the same thing. So I'm going to say x1 of t equals x3 of t, or y1 of t equal, I was going to write 3. I don't know why. Y3, oh, that's why, because it's supposed to be y3 of t, right? One or the other. Let's go to the calculator, let it solve it for us. The nice thing is with the calculator, we can like probably just copy a lot of this and edit a little, like here. No, here. So I just need to change this 2 into a 1, and there you go. Ooh, 7.5, that's what we thought it would be. Now, what's the ordered pair? So always be using things you've already done. So this, actually, if I delete all of it, I can just go up and grab this. So 13/3, 7. So I'm going to do the thing where I go back to the notes, and then I will call this video done, because I think we did a really good job on this. Well, I think we have done a good job on this. I don't know if it's a really good job. Really curious where my face goes when I move it around. I never have looked back. So solving this gives me t equals, I don't know, 7.5, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna say 15 halves. 15 halves, and that's in minutes. And then at t equals 15 halves, you get 13/3, comma 7. And then we want to write a sentence. So birds 1 and 3 intersect at 13/3, comma 7 when t equals 15 halves, or 7.5 minutes. And there you go. Okay, so we answered it. We started our GeoGebra thing. Save the GeoGebra thing. Save the calculator file, because we're going to keep going in the next video with more stuff about this. So save everything you can, and I will see you there, and we're going to try to finish this. So yeah, see you there.